Welcome to the Best of Global Business campaign. I'm Rachel Hicks. For many years, we have read headlines about how e-commerce took the lead from bricks and mortar retail. Yet shopping centres and high street stores are still buzzing. What is the role of the physical store? How to run it successfully? That's what we're going to discuss with Donna Stevens, Senior VP of Product and Marketing for Flooid. So Donna, what are we going to learn in this interview?
What we're going to learn is how retailers provide fast, convenient, and curated or personalized experiences to shoppers to enable their brick and mortar stores to thrive.
Donna, what do customers want from a shopping experience? What's the perfect in-store experience for them?
I think the perfect in-store experience for a shopper is one that is consistent, convenient, and curated to their preferences, personalized for them.
So let's go through those. Consistent, what are we experiencing?
Consistent meaning what they are able to take advantage of online via e-commerce follows them into the brick and mortar store.
And when you say curated and personalized, what does that look like?
Consumers expect the retailer to know who they are, what they like, what they've bought before, and to provide them with the means to shop the way they like to shop at that point in time.
In the world of a perfect customer experience, what assets do you need? What's important if you're a bricks and mortar retailer?
Unfortunately, the first thing you need to have is knowledge of everything, almost a sense of omnisciency, an awareness of what your customers are looking for, what kind of experience they're looking for. And when you're dealing with the fact that the entire world could be your shopper, you also have to face the demand of choice and options for payment and finding things and engaging with the experience in the store. You have to offer a reason for customers to re-engage again and again and to come back and shop with you every time.
So we understand what the retailer wants and what customers are looking for in an ideal world, but we're not there yet, are we? Why not? What's between us and reaching that ideal?
Honestly, it's the dynamic nature of retail. It changes constantly. The demands of consumers change, but also technology is constantly evolving. So when you say we're not there yet, I would argue there isn't a final destination.
Theft is always uncomfortable to think about in retailers and for customers. How are you dealing with it, and what is the situation for your customers?
The problem of theft is a difficult one, but equally there's also the problem of false positives in the store. We provide a tool called Flooid Empower that gives the associate visibility to what's happening and lets them make a decision about whether they call security, approach the customer directly, or simply make a note of what they're observing to communicate to the store management later. It's up to them to decide, is this active theft, or is this perhaps a customer that just needs a bit more assistance in their journey?
And how are they seeing this?
It's a technology called computer vision. Computer vision is a combination of cameras watching what's happening at each of the endpoints, talking to software that uses analytics and even artificial intelligence to apply a formula to decide, should this be an alert? What type of information does the store worker need to make a decision about what their next step is?
So this isn't one person sitting looking at a bank of cameras like CCTV and trying to work out whether people are being naughty.
Correct.
It's somebody seeing what?
As a retail worker, if I'm looking, I'm watching, let's say, a bank of 6 self-checkouts. I can see what each customer is doing at each self-checkout. And if theft is suspected, then I get an alert with information about what is going on at that register, and I can then make a decision by looking at what that customer has purchased so far and immediately intervene or call security or simply make a note, hey, the gentleman in the green hat with the brown jacket seems to be doing something wrong. Perhaps we should make a note and watch out for this if he reappears another day.
So what is it that Flooid is doing that's different?
A couple of things. I think the most important thing we do is we pull together the data from all of the different touch points within the store and are able to give the retailer visibility to everything that's happening across all the systems in the store. What do we do different? Look, I like to say in a world where there are many, many players who provide fantastic technologies, great innovations, there are new companies cropping up every day that are looking to solve the problems retailers have. Flooid are a company that is large enough to scale, but small enough to care. As a company, what we provide is the solutions to the retailers, as well as the staff behind that who wake up every day thinking about these problems and trying to find ways to solve them, communicating on a regular basis to retailers, addressing the evolution and changes in the industry, both from a business perspective as well as a technology and innovation perspective.
So if I am a large department store with
Yep.
a chain of 12 across Britain and I want to come to you, what is it that I would gain from moving over to you from the systems that I currently have in place?
So you would be able to consolidate your systems and have all of the data as a single source of truth. You eliminate redundancy, you eliminate inconsistency, you reduce your costs of having to maintain and manage. You are able to scale and stretch as your business grows.
And for you, what's the measure of success for Flooid?
That's easy. Customer delight and satisfaction and retention. Ultimately, what matters most to our customers is their consumers. And you see it. Social media is definitely something we're all watching.
What would you like to see on social media? What would be the perfect post?
Wow, I just had the fastest, easiest, most engaging shopping experience at Retailer X. Can't wait to go back and tell all my family and friends. At the end of the day, retailers are just trying to sell socks and oranges and blouses and shoes and drinks and whatever else they're selling. And that's what they need to focus on. And their customers having a fast, convenient experience where they got what they needed, they were able to pay the way they wanted to pay, and they will return again. That means that retailer built loyalty through the use of the technology that we provided to them. And to me, that's a huge success.
Donna Stevens from Flooid.